Well, I am very sorry, everybody. We had some technical difficulties last week during that Edge Matt Hardy match. Apologies. I would go back and fix it, but I'm actually very bad at video editing, if you could not tell. But nonetheless, I'm here to bring you. We're starting off with Kurt Angle backstage talking to a young Michael Cole. Kurt, about the tag team title match. Yeah, the whole deal with the suspension, I know. So, it would be too easy for us to have a 1-on-2 tag match. Uh-oh. But that wouldn't be very fun. No, it wouldn't. No, I agree. I agree with what you're saying. We want to win fair and square. As you should. Fair and square. Meaning... Yeah, meaning... If he beats me tonight, he being Matt Hardy, I'll go talk to Vince about lifting Chavo's suspension. Woo! If he beats me, that is. Now that is a man of integrity. That is one of the three I's that Kurt Angle stands for, to a T. Thank you, Kurt. Oh, God, what was that face for Michael Cole? It's crazy to see Mike. You know, since I was a kid, I remember Michael Cole being backstage doing interviews and stuff. It's just crazy to see how far he's come with the frosted tips. You know what? Before I go out tonight, this is an important match. Before I go out, I'm going to do some attribute adjustments. Oh, I'm only 70 overall. Let's just notch a couple of things up. I'm not going to go too crazy with it, but... Okay, 75 overall. I think I'll leave it at this. I think those will be my final ratings for the season. You know, just enough so that I stand a chance against some of the higher up guys, but not so much that, you know, I'm crushing them, because I want this to be difficult. It's Benoit again successfully retains that U.S. title. He is on a tear. There's young Brock Lesnar hoisting up Kurt Angle. What a beast that guy was, no pun intended. Okay, this is a big match, big opportunity. Because I did not like my chances against Kurt and Benoit as it was, you know, 2v2. But if it was 1v2, I would really hate my chances. I may not even show up to the pay-per-view if I can't win this match. I may just surrender the belt. Gotta know when to fold them, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I noticed? And this was in our World's Greatest Tag Team feud with Haas and Benjamin, where we predominantly were feuding with just one member of the tag team, and here we go again doing it with just one member and Kurt Angle. And if you remember what happened last time we feuded with a tag team, we ended up getting some help from one of those tag team members. So I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Don't be surprised if Benoit puts Kurt Angle in a crippler crossface at the pay-per-view. I guess Matt and Chavo have been known to be in cahoots with people backstage. Although now that I think about it, didn't Benoit come out and whoop me up backstage? Or no, he came out after a match I had that I lost, by the way, with Edge, with Kurt last week. That was, wasn't it? And put a beat down on me. Okay, so this is going to be a good test right here. This is going to be a good test of where I am. And if I can indeed hang with the big dogs. Kurt Angle's got a great technical rating, so there's going to be a lot of counters here. Like I mentioned previously, thank goodness that counters inflict damage, or these matches would be longer than they already are. And I don't think they're terribly long, but... Whew, there we go. Let's see if I can land an attack here. There we go. At long last. Yeah, Kurt's not going to make it easy on you, nor would I expect him to. There were a stretch of SmackDown vs. Raw games. I'm not sure if it even started at this point or not, but there was a long stretch where Kurt Angle was the highest overall rated wrestler year after year. He's like a solid 95 every year. Which is cool, because when I think of overall rating, you know, personally, I don't necessarily think of who is the best wrestler in terms of, like, you know, like for today, for example, Roman Reigns would probably be like the top rated wrestler in terms of just how good he is and how he always wins and stuff. But is he the best all around overall wrestler? No, I'd probably give that to, I don't know, AJ Styles or Seth Rollins perhaps. And that's kind of the way they, I think, rated Kurt Angle in those days, because he was never like the top guy. I mean, he had a run with the WWE Championship, especially in this era in 2003, but he was never like the guy. But during the SmackDown vs. Raw run, where he was like 95 overall for that stretch, John Cena was the guy. He was like the top wrestler, but he wasn't the highest overall rated guy, because Kurt Angle was just the most well-rounded superstar in terms of, you know, grappling, strikes, aerial attacks. Like, he could do it all. So I really like that. You know, nowadays they give like Brock Lesnar like some of the highest overall, and yeah, he's very good, but is he really the best well-rounded superstar now? It all boils down to what you define overall as, you know. So let me know what you guys think. I'm curious to get some other inputs here. And very quietly, I'm kind of whooping up on Kurt Angle, aren't I? I might end up regretting upping those attributes. So I'm stomping Kurt Angle right now, and you know, I can't put the difficulty any higher. I think me having those low attributes was kind of the only thing keeping this game balanced, so I might have to, I don't know. I'm going to have to think of something. I'm going to play with one hand or something. Now, if we can hit a twist of fate here. But you know, the thing is, when you face guys in the upper level like Kurt Angle, he's going to take more than one finisher, I bet. And, you know, who knows what I'm looking like by the time I get my momentum all the way up charged for another one. Let's see here. Yep, as I thought, kick out by Kurt Angle. These guys, you got to inflict a lot more damage than just, you know, orange limb damage. So, I don't know, maybe we're all right. You know, I'm talking all this trash right now, saying, oh, yeah, it's too easy, and I'm going to end up losing. I'm going to end up tapping out to an ankle lock or something. Okay, there's my first limb damage here at the start of my next momentum bar. That side effect. I still want that to be his finisher. When am I going to learn my lesson about going for that elbow off the top rope? It seems I always catch some knees to the ribs. This one's going to spill to the outside of the ring. Well, when in Rome, right? Let's roll with it. I love that this animation is the same exact one as, you know, stomping a mud hole in the turnbuckle. They don't even change how it looks when he's holding onto the ropes. It's pretty funny. Oof. Scoop slam on my arm on the outside of the ring. I think Kurt was just breaking the imaginary count there. Off the barricade he goes. I gotta get some taunting going here, because I can't take too many more strong grapples from Kurt and expect to come out on top. It's kind of nice that we're feuding with Kurt Angle just coming off of Fighting Team Angle. I didn't think about that till now, but that is pretty nice for continuity's sake, isn't it? And we just get a piece of Kurt there on that one. Yeah, this was a good run for Kurt Angle, but I really enjoyed his work, you know, even further down the stretch after he came back from that injury and he was the wrestling machine. That was a good run for Kurt, and he had some classic matches. I'll never forget that instant classic he had with The Undertaker at No Way Out, I think it was. That was a great match. Good crossbody from Matt Hardy there, and he's laid out. Maybe we can get the win off a crossbody. Is that enough? No, Kurt Angle says no way, chump. You ain't going over off a crossbody. Come on, Kurt freaking Angle over here. Yikes. Okay, I gotta hit this twist of fate here off the low blow. Right before he got his angle slam charged up. Okay, let's go. Come on. Chavo reinstated, let's go. And indeed it is. Alright, now let's see if Kurt's a man of his word, though. You know? He was talking the talk now. He has to walk the walk. Let's see if he does it. Matt wins the match, lifting the ban on his partner. We think, JR, we think. Truly, it was his commitment to his partner that helped him win. I guess. And so because of this, we'll see the pay-per-view tag team match as it was intended and not a 2-on-1 competition. Alright guys, let's see if this video has any technical issues. I'm sorry ahead of time if it does. I'll try to figure out what the problem was with the last video, but thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time on the lab.